Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 10 straight, the Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Penn State's offense will have the football first here. And here comes the tight end who's having such a great season. Kirk, you talk to opponents, and they always use the same phrase, matchup nightmare, this guy.
Well, what stands out to me with this guy is it's not very often, you're right, the defensive coordinators are most concerned about a tight end. But in this case, that is exactly what we're dealing with. This guy can hurt you in so many different ways.
Solid game there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Breaking free at midfield. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Manages the tricky footing and knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. The Ducks offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kurt, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, in most of these counters, you need the end man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there. When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate.
Got him. He's sacked.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
Ducks will line up to punt it away. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. McCulloch seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He flips it to the back across the middle. They stop him with the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They'll run it to the right side. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Powering right past the defender. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. Great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back to be able to pick up those yards, get those first downs.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Looks right for a quick completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackle made after just a short gain. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's got it for a big gain. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO.
I love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Play action fake, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Looking to throw it again. Catch made by the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, as you know, anytime you hit a big post route like this for a touchdown, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver is essential. Nice job of not waiting too long. Quarterback takes a hitch, gets the ball out early, and allows his receiver to run underneath the beautifully thrown football for the touchdown.
Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Fires it to the wideout. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Now look at the return after the interception. Good shape.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow, puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Opening play of the drive to throw to the left. They bring him down after a short gain there. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Sideline throw caught, but not enough for a 1st down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. The quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up a 1st down.
Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And is intercepted. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. He stays alive. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they finally make the stop, but a huge... Going to enemy territory down at the 49. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
They bring it down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Ducks are in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Fox. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. Offense getting set, second down play here. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. On third down, he drops to throw. Slides to avoid the big hit.
These are the type of plays that are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him tied up. They thought they were going to be able to get him to the ground on the pass rush, but they're unable to do so. So he gets away, picks up a big first down, and now this sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. And it's second down and goal now for this offense. And the quarterback dropping back, trying to extend the play. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks. Extra point try coming now. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, and quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
I love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab made by the tight end. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Caught for the completion.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The completion makes it second and short. Checks this down to the running back. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw testing the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Big gain across midfield. Tackle finally made at the 32. And the Ducks lining up here on first and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great...
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oregon. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets that 1 foot down. That's good. That's a score.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And now another deep ball here. Catch is made way down inside the 30. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So here we go, off the huge gain they set up now suddenly in the red zone for 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And it's good right down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ducks. Made the defense look slow that time.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his...
It's blocked. Still a live ball here.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down. The Nittany Lions hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
That's a much better job by this quarterback at working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Big throw caught on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35.
Hey, a 1st down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Now it's 2nd down here. He'll hand it off. Well, the back has been busy, but very little to show for it tonight. That defense has been all over the running game.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for the 1st interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
They'll run it to the left. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Hold it. Open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Important 3rd down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Quarterback still with the football. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Some hard running there through a tackle. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The pass rush closing in. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. And the Nittany Lions looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
He's moving out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup.
Well, that is a great throw and a catch, but now we'll see if they can finish off this drive by scoring a touchdown.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Finds his target, and it's complete. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Second down play coming up for this offense. Toss play, running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Ducks bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. And the single back takes the handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. This offense really clicking. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Crucial PAT is good. They're in front by 1 here in the fourth. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. He's running out of time here. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll run the option. And tackled after a small pickup there. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. And he'll set up to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Man, it has been a rough night for this poor offensive line, and it's only getting worse. That's 5 sacks they've now given up so far in this game alone.
And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's got it inside the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Penn State.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Off target with the throw. Incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? First down. Looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. And the Ducks will line up to punt it away. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Handoff heading left. Tiny spit just trucks through the defender. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First and goal. A late touchdown here would just about secure the victory. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And a timeout is called to talk some strategy in this very important drive. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Just keep churning these yards out, playing with a lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Third and goal, they'll try to run it in.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, third down, and you're able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. And they add to the lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Getting set to kick off after extending the lead with the field goal. The offense knows they have a long way to go and not much time to get there. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side, but they put on a great show. But for the